Hi guys. Let me log in here. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Give you a few minutes to join in here. Hi babe. It's good to see you. Oh, turn the lights on. There we go. Get a little more light in here so we can see. Music's not too loud, right? You can't hear it. Good. So, welcome to episode 4. This is week 4. I'm having a real good time doing all this. What's up, G? It's been it's been really beneficial for me. I hope you're getting information that you guys need as well. So, I'm gonna start in like 2 minutes, 1 minute or two, to kind of give everyone a few minutes to get in here. I know my niece is gonna join, so yeah. Hope everyone's having a good day, good Monday. If you're tuning in live tonight, appreciate it. If you're watching this later on a different day or different time, also appreciate it. I'm glad the info's available for you guys whenever you need it. Okay, so if you have any questions after this video, or if you watch it and you're like, hey, I kind of want a little more information on that, please send me a message. I'd be more than happy to guide you along the right path. Like I said, this is more fun for me than it is anything else, so I really enjoy the questions you guys have and the interaction that you guys bring. So without further ado, let's get this thing rolling so we can cut it and move on, right? So like I said, for the first few weeks, we're just covering common nutrition questions, things that I hear come up a lot from my clients, just from people in general that I have conversations with. They know what I do, so they're always going to ask, which helps, because then I gather all this information and I can relay it back to you guys, which is my favorite part. So tonight I'm just going to address 2 questions. One of them is probably going to be good for a lot of you, just because we all indulge and we all do it. So I'll get there. It'll be the second one. First question though, I get it a lot, especially with new clients, is what and when should I eat around my workouts? That is a fantastic question, because it honestly really depends on who you are and how your body's going to react. It's really individual to everyone's physiology. What I like to tell everybody is just you have to do trial and error. Everybody's body's going to react differently. What's up, Becca? Everybody's body's going to react a little bit different, so you kind of don't know until you do a little bit of trial and error. And this is the hard part, because it's not fun to get through these workouts if you feel like you didn't eat enough, or if you feel like maybe you ate too much, or didn't eat the right amount of food, or didn't eat the right food, period. So some people can get sick if they eat too much before, or some people can get sick if they don't eat enough before. So it really just depends on your body and how you're going to react to it. A lot of people kind of know, I think you can kind of gauge how you're going to feel during a workout if you eat or don't eat. The important thing is the type of food you do eat. So if you're going to eat before a workout, I definitely would recommend it before like a strength training day, or a day where you're going to do a lot of work. Cardio days, I prefer to do it on an empty stomach. I've done cardio after eating, or not eating, but like a pre-workout meal or something, and it just didn't go well. So strength days, I'd say eat enough to give yourself some sustained energy through the workout. Carbohydrates, protein, those are always good rule of thumb to eat beforehand. So like a banana, peanut butter jelly sandwich. There you go. See, Becca, no eating before a workout. Yeah, it just really depends. Banana, peanut butter, protein shake, even something simple just to get some food in your stomach beforehand is always going to help. It's going to give you some energy. It's going to help you get through the workout a little better. Also, it also depends on your goals. If you're trying to lose weight and burn body fat and drop some size, and it's probably going to be a good idea not to eat before, because then your body can use its stored energy, your fat stored energy, to get you through the workout, and that'll get you the results you want. If you're trying to put on some size, bulk up and you're lifting heavy, then I would absolutely add more protein and carbohydrates to your workout or to your meals pre and post workout. Because those are going to be the building blocks to give you that size. So when it comes to eating before a workout, strength days, I would say load up on proteins and carbs. Cardio days, keep it light, keep it simple, but at the end of the day, listen to your body, because it's going to tell you what's going to be best for you, okay? Now, question 7, I guess, in this series. This one I get a lot. It's a tough one, especially in this time that we're living in with this lockdown, because I believe there's been an increase in alcohol consumption. Now look, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to tell you not to drink. I'm not going to tell you anything, because I do. I enjoy it. So the only thing I can say about this is moderation. Don't overindulge. So there's so many ways you can approach this question, but let's just go with the easiest way to approach this. Should I drink less alcohol? The easiest answer, yes. It really depends on what your goals are. If your goal is for optimal health, fitness, wellness, overall just staying healthy, then it's probably best to reevaluate how much you're drinking, and what you're drinking. There's so many studies out there that tell you, drink wine because it has antioxidants and it's good for cardio, it's good for your cardiovascular health. Or, a beer every now and then is not going to be so bad depending on X, Y, and Z. So if there's you got to do this and this and this and this in order to just have a drink, then it's probably not going to be beneficial for you if you're trying to accomplish goals. The hard part about this is that no one really knows who will benefit from light to moderate drinking, but any level of drinking is going to have risks involved. So keep it. Tequila isn't good. I don't think so. You got to keep it in moderation, and you got to consider how your activity level is going to be if you end up drinking a little too much. Chances are your workout the next day is not going to be as effective. You're probably not going to have the same amount of energy or motivation to do so. So when it comes to heavy drinking, what we want to stay away from, women, about 7 drinks a week. So if you're drinking a drink every day, you're, probably not the best thing. That's 7 days a week. We work 5 days a week, so probably shouldn't be drinking 7 days a week. And for guys, it's 14 drinks a week, so double that. We got to keep it light, guys, okay? So if you want to have some drinks, go ahead, but understand that it's going to give you direct results into what you're doing and not doing. So, keep it light. Sometimes we end up just drinking and we're like, oh, it's fine, I'm just drinking alcohol. But come 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, you get hungry. And those cravings are not for salad or for, chicken breast and rice and broccoli and vegetables. No, you want that greasy food and all that's junk and not good for you. So it's not just the drinking that inhibits your progress. It's what you do after you drink. Because it does stay in your system for a long, long time. I don't know if you knew this, but it stays in your system for up to 80 hours. That's like 3 days that alcohol stays in your system. Can you have all 14 on Friday? Well, yeah, you can, but, it's still heavy drinking. Don't have it all in one day. Don't do it all in one day. And I know that the hardest part is it's so ingrained in, our lifestyle and our culture that it's hard to, stay away from it. But just realize how much you're drinking, kind of take stock of it, and monitor your habits, and you realize you're probably drinking more than you should, or you probably realize, hey, I'm good. I don't actually drink that much. I thought I did, but I'm keeping it minimal. Okay. But at the end of the day, make a decision that's best for you. All right. All I can do is bring you some information and the facts. So make an educated decision and make sure you're comfortable with it. You know, if you feel like, oh no, I'm restricting myself and I'm miserable because I like to have a drink every once in a while, that's fine. But don't let it like control you. Don't let it inhibit you from achieving your goals. If you feel like it's getting in the way, then maybe it's time to cut it out for a little while. If you have a goal to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, you can probably stay off alcohol for 2 months. You know, give yourself a 30-day challenge to not drink. I've done it before. My cousins have done it before with me. Audrey's done it before with me. And, you know, it's good to have that self-control and feel that you are able to inhibit that and monitor your behavior. Okay? That's my 2 cents on that. Again, I'm going to stress, I'm not telling you what to do. Please don't ever think that. Just make a smart decision, okay? So I'm going to finish off. I know I've been doing fun facts. Today I'm not going to do a really fun fact. I'm going to answer a question my niece asked me last week. Her name's Zoe. If you haven't followed her yet, you should. The Nail Press by Z. She does press on nails, okay? So, how do I take this down? There we go. So, follow her. She's a real badass. I love her. And I'm really happy she asked me this question because people do ask me all the time. And I'm not just saying that. People do ask me all the time because my job as a trainer is to motivate others. My job as a nutrition coach is to motivate others. So, how do I motivate myself, right? What up, Chet? On purpose, CJ. How do I motivate myself, right? So, Zoe asked me, what are ways that I stay motivated? Especially in times like this, you know, there's not much for us to do. There's not much for us to be going places. So chances are we're probably sitting at home and not wanting to do anything. And a workout or meal planning is like the last thing we want to do because it takes time, it takes effort. And if you're not motivated, then you're not going to want to do it. So ways to stay motivated is, you got to remember why you started in the first place. If you call a gym or if you call a friend that does workouts or if you look up online for some workout videos, there's something in your brain that's telling you, hey, I got to go do this. So you have to remember that. You have to capture that feeling because at the end of the day, motivation is going to go away. It's okay. You're not going to miss your... motivation is going to go away. You know, what you wake up to with excitement today may not be there tomorrow. So what you have to remember is what your goals are, and you have to stay disciplined. Discipline is going to beat motivation every day. You have to give yourself that structure, that plan, to know that it's going to be a process, and you have to take it step by step. It's a process. And there are days where I tell myself, like, okay, I just trained like 3 or 4 clients. I need to get a workout in, but I still got a couple more clients later in the day. I'm tired. I don't want to. It's exhausting. But I have to remember that I have to be at the top of my game in order to help people like you guys achieve the results that you want. You know, if I'm not doing it, how am I supposed to motivate you? You know? So we live in a time where we want things immediately. We want instant gratification. I call it the on-demand culture. Self-explanatory. We want things to happen right away. And when we don't see those results right away, we kind of lose our motivation. So, A, remember why you started. B, stay disciplined. And C, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I don't remember what I started with. And C, 3, remember that it's a process and it's going to take some time. So don't get discouraged. There are going to be times where you feel like this isn't working. I'm not making any progress, and that's bound to happen. There are going to be days where you look at the scale or you look at yourself and you say, this isn't working. But you got to remember that it's going to take you time. You're not going to see the results you want right away. But when you do, I promise you, you're going to be so happy that you stuck with it. Okay? Because when you get to a point where you hit your goal and you realize that you're the one who put in the work, that no one else did it, and you're the one who got yourself there, it's the best feeling in the world. So if you want to stay motivated, just know that at the end of the hard work and at the end of the struggle, it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel like $1,000,000 physically and mentally, because mentally overcoming those challenges and mentally overcoming being discouraged is probably the hardest part of your journey. So yeah. Stay focused on your why, why you started, and I promise you won't want to stop. All right. Thanks, Zoe. Thanks, babe. Listen, I love you guys. I know right now it's only my family on here, so I appreciate it and love you. Anyone else who watches the video, I love you too, just for watching and for taking in some information that maybe you didn't know. So I will see you guys next Monday here in my office, 7 o'clock. Message me if you guys have any questions, please. It doesn't have to be about nutrition. It can be about training. It can be about motivation, like Zoe asked me. I'm an open book because I just want to help you guys. Okay. Bye. Love you guys.